So I just have one and my daughter's 7, and we haven't had, like, there's still, I'm like, through all of this, she still hasn't asked how our baby's made. I'm like, do we have to bring it up?
It's coming.
I went early on, we like once, I think it was after the match meeting, that like over dinner one night I said to my daughter, you know, how sometimes people have a hard time, um, or aren't able to have babies or need some help having babies. And Lucy was like, yeah, she had someone in her life, or more than one person in her life, who have, you know, used, I guess, I don't know if we know anybody who's adopted, but used assisted reproductive technology to have their babies. So, same-sex couples and such. So she got the idea, of like sometimes people need help. And I was like, well, sometimes, women have babies for someone else. And then that was just it. Like, that was just the conversation that time. That was the end of it. And she was just like, okay, eating my mac and cheese. Carry on. And then a couple of weeks later, like when the match was official and start medications and stuff like that, I'm like, she's going to catch on. She was old enough that something's going on. And so then we just had another conversation. Remember how I told you that sometimes people have babies for other people? And she said, yeah, well, I want to do that. I'm going to try to do that. And then she had questions about like, who are you gonna do that for? But also, one of her very first questions was, does that mean you're gonna have to go to the birth center? Because I work at the birth center, and like that you're not gonna be home, like you're gonna leave. That was her biggest concern. And I was able to say yes, but not right now. But there will be a couple times that I will have to leave for a day or two, and God will be with you. So that was kind of how we told her about it. And then what was actually really lovely about the match for us was that the parents had a daughter who was, well, she's 5 now, so she must have been 4 when we matched. And my daughter is 7, so she's 2 years older. And they, like, that, having that connection of them having a little girl who was close in age to my daughter, I think helped her like kind of see them as, like real people, I don't know, or something like that. And also when they met, they loved each other. They played together so well and got along so great. And I think that was just helpful for all of us in the journey to have the kiddos that, can help move the relationship along. They do that.